Oh, hello there. Come in, have a seat. What's that? Yes, today we are talking about gaming headphones once again. Yes, I have one. It's very cheap. Yes. Yes. Okay, we'll start that in a minute. But first, we. Why did I do that? Ugh. You know, people often stop me on the street and ask me, "Are you okay? Are you lost? Do you know where your house is?" But sometimes they also ask me, "Hey, I want some really good headphones to play games with on a budget." And I say, "Okay, what's your budget?" And they say, "I don't know, maybe under $50." I'm like, ooh, I got them. Now, if you saw my previous video, I have the Hi-Fi Man, I think that's how you say it, HE400 SEs. And these are planar, open back, super comfortable, amazing sound, especially for gaming. Music, anything. It's just amazing. It's just a very flat, like just, you can hear each individual. It's like it has its own separate channels for sound. Anyway, those are great. But those are, a little over $100. For closeback, I use the Beyerdynamic DT770 Pros. These are the 32 ohm. I have an 80 ohms from like the 90s, and they still are kicking, and they still are in perfect condition. So those are fantastic. Soundstage is amazing. The clarity is amazing. Bass is solid. It's not muddy. The treble is crispy. But these are, I think, like $200 now. Okay, so you're getting on up there. So these are the Superlux HD681s. These are supposedly studio grade headphones. They are semi-open back. As you can see right here, it's got the vents in them. And a very plastic design. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so this is plastic. Everything else, this is the only metal on it right here is this. I think it's metal. It feels like metal. Okay. And then we'll give you the 180 view. Wait. If anybody cares, I mean, if I cared about what I look like in headphones, I probably wouldn't be wearing headphones. So the ear cups on these things, you ever go to Dunkin' Donuts and you get like a chocolate frosted donut, right? And right when you pick it up, you notice that the chocolate on top doesn't like move like a regular donut. It kind of like if you push it, it kind of does this. That's what these feel like. And then you think, what am I eating? These are like the HD681 ear cups. Plastic. I think these are plastic. Yeah, they are not really comfortable. Now the headphones are light. The headband is super wide. It's thick. It's comfortable. However, when you put these on, they don't breathe. They don't really like form to your head like cushions are supposed to do. So I would strongly suggest replacing these. You can get some replacements using the ear cups for AKG. There's some models on there. I'll leave a link below of various ones. They range from about like $10 to $15. I think it's worth it. So it does put this up to about close to $50, but still we're under $50. But these are I can't. It's amazing how much quality of sound you can get out of something that only costs $37. I would have argued that. I would have said you're stupid and you're crazy and you're nuts. Get out of my face. But I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 6 and a lot of Arc Raiders lately, and of course, sound quality in both of those games are very good. And also, especially with Arc Raiders, where you can hear footsteps above you, below you, in another room, doesn't matter. It's all there. it really opens it up. And the fun part of it is, right, is that it does have bass. These do actually have bass. For semi open back headphones, they have some bass. It's not muddy. It's pronounced. The mids are a little bit dropped, and the treble is a little bit crispy. Okay. So for music, I wouldn't suggest these for music, to be honest. But for gaming, yes. Especially first-person shooters or action games where sound is really a lot of the game. Like pinpointing where gunshots are coming or footsteps or anything. Or even just playing a first-person shooter that's single-player where you've got a lot of explosions, you've got a lot of things going on. These give you a cinematic audio experience with that game for $37. Seriously. So I've watched some reviews when I went to, I'm thinking, I've got these, and I've got these, and I've got, anyway, got a wall full of, I wanted to find something that was inexpensive for people to get into maybe their first audio, like studio quality headphone, and maybe get out of the Astro, Turtle Beach, Razer, market of headphones. And the reason I say that is because I've had Astros before. I did not like them. I didn't. They were not comfortable. The sound was very flat. It relied on the mixer very heavily to produce any good sound. And I always say, if you've got good headphones, you don't need it EQ'd. You can EQ it for preference, but you don't need an EQ if you got good headphones. Those are not good headphones, in my opinion. A lot of Turtle Beach. I've had a lot of Turtle Beach, more than I want to admit. None of them, even the ones that I had that I probably spent over $200 on, were not as good as these. What does that say? This is what it says. Turtle Beach, Logitech, Astros, Razer, Corsair. They're not an audio company. They don't make audio equipment. They do. They make gaming headsets, right? But, okay. Just in comparison, Bear Dynamic has been making stuff since, I think, the 30s. Audio equipment, microphones, studio-grade headphones, stuff that is like thousands and thousands of dollars in audio. Even Superlux is a Chinese company, but they've been making headphones and microphones and stuff for years, and that's all they make. Okay, Hi-Fi Man, this is like their cheapest headphone. Seriously, like you can spend several thousand and get some Hi-Fi Man planar headphones, and I'm sure they sound amazing. I'm not going to spend that much. Sennheiser's been doing that for forever. All of these companies have built their company and reputation on good quality sound. So when you've got something from another company, not saying that their sound is bad, I'm just saying that maybe as far as trusting them on what you should be hearing in the game, yeah. I've seen a lot of developers wearing these when they're developing the game. I've also seen them wear the Sony 7506s, which are also studio-grade headphones, when they're creating the sounds for the game. So if they're using studio-grade headphones to create the sounds for this game, then that's probably how they intend for you to hear it. So when you put on some Astros that are super flat, bass-heavy, you're missing some sound there. It's just not there until you put on some of these. And it's $37 and you're like, what have I been buying all my life? So if you're on a budget, like sub $50, because you do want to get some ear cups for this, trust me. You can wear these if you want, but you're going to go, God, he was right. I need to get some head cut. So get some ear cups for these. Still sub $50. Great for gaming. Music is fine. It's not my go-to for music, but these are just fun for gaming. It's got enough bass to kick it, but it doesn't fall over into the mids, and it's not muddy. Treble is there when you need it. And again, Christmas is coming up. So that's the second thing I get. People start telling me what they want for Christmas for some reason. I don't know why. So if you got a friend that's like, hey, my Turtle Beach broke, send them some of these. It's like, hey, try them out. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever. A great gift idea. And then give them the link to buy, their whatever ear cups they want to replace these with. So, gift idea. You're welcome. All right. So that's it. These are great. I'm keeping these. I'm going to be using these a lot, playing Arc Raiders and stuff. I will be streaming with these also over on Graybeard Gaming Podcast on Twitch. And yeah, these are good. These are good. Man, it's very rare to find something good for little money these days, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, I just spent $8 on a Big Mac. Did I want to eat that? No, I didn't. I want my money back. But these are not a Big Mac. All right, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. I don't know when that'll be. I'm just as broke as you are. So, hasta luego.